Hello there and welcome to the Cup That Matters. I'm Himanshu Singhal and I've got Andrew Simons and Nikhil Chopra in the studio to discuss the first semi-final of the ongoing World Cup. To give you a quick update on the score, South Africa have set New Zealand a target of 298 runs in 43 overs in their ongoing World Cup semi-final at Eden Park in Auckland. South Africa made a slow and cautious start after winning the toss and electing to bat first. Hashim Amla and Quinton de Kock struggled in the first few overs as Trent Bolt and Tim Southee bowled a probing line and length. Amla scored 10 before he was dismissed by Bolt. Quinton de Kock scored 14 before he was caught by Southee off Bolt. Russo scored 39 before he was dismissed by Anderson, and Faf du Plessis and AB de Villiers played solidly after that lead South Africa to a respectable total. All right, so quite clearly, Andrew, the first question, is that total enough?
It's a competitive total, but it's not a blow you out of the water type total. You know, both teams will have to respectively bat and bowl well to win this game. So I can see it as a fairly even contest at this point. The first few overs will be interesting to see if the outfield's still wet and if the new ball gets a bit of moisture on it, whether it stops swinging, and the other thing is whether it swings to start with. So we'll have to wait and see for a few things, but I see it as pretty even at the moment.
So who wins, according to you? What's your prediction?
I think New Zealand.
All right, Nikhil, interestingly, South Africa scored 281 for 5, but New Zealand have got to chase 298. That's the beauty of Duckworth and Lewis method. Your favourite to win, what's your prediction, and do you think it's advantage South Africa or advantage New Zealand?
Well, now that the scores have been adjusted, it's like New Zealand are going to go out. If they had the full whack of 50 overs, they would have been close to chasing 350 runs. If that's how the Duckworth-Lewis system works on, with the number of wickets you have in hand and the resources, well, I guess, like Andrew said, if it swings, then it'll get difficult for New Zealand. If it doesn't, if the ball goes in the outfield in the first, say, couple of deliveries on either side, it gets a little bit of water on that cricket ball with the rain hit areas, it's not going to swing. And it might just bring the ball onto the bat a little better. People like Brendan McCullum would enjoy batting on that surface and also the size of the ground. But I still feel it's a game on. South Africa has an upper hand, looking to defend 298 in 43 overs. Brendan McCullum and a couple of other guys will have to bat really well.
It seems to be a divided house here. We've got a New Zealand supporter and a South Africa supporter here. In fact, we've got the scorecard up and running here on the video wall. Andrew, why don't you take us through the highlight of this match based on the scorecard?
Yeah, OK. Well, du Plessis and de Villiers got together in that middle period, you know, and we've talked about the whole tournament, how you've got to bat well in the middle so you can really attack the fifth and sixth bowler and then also launch it in the last 15 overs. And I think with the rain, it actually just chokes South Africa from actually really having that last onslaught. So that's where this whole system's such a sort of thing to be spoken about, because there's so many different ways that the ICC could set this up. Has it advantaged or disadvantaged the side? But, you know, as I said, that's a very respectable total, but it's not an unchaseable total. Du Plessis played very well steadily. De Villiers got starved of the strike a little bit there towards the end, which probably restricted their scoring a bit. But Miller's innings of 49, he only faced about 19 balls, I think. So 18 balls. So that's an invaluable knock. That's really lifted their total, because it was looking like they mightn't score as many as they would like to have, considering the position they put themselves in.
And one thing that this scorecard doesn't show is the fact that we had 3 catches missed and 1 potential run-out opportunity missed as well. New Zealand quite clearly paying dearly for that. Yeah,
well, everyone's sort of been complimenting them on how good their fielding has been. But today they've missed some opportunities. None of them were real simple ones, but, you know, your really good fielding sides pull them in and make it really hard for the opposition. Yeah, that run-out, that was a run-out I think that should have been made. He sort of took a little while to get rid of the ball. He was very close. He had all 3 stumps to aim at. He'd be disappointed he missed, and that was de Villiers. So some key moments there, and there'll be moments that we'll be able to reflect on once this game is sort of unfolding and it's finished, as to how important they've been.
Nikhil, what an incredible catch there by Martin Guptill to dismiss Russo. Would you rate this one, or would you say that this catch is probably comparable to the one that Vettori took against?
Absolutely. Phenomenal. And in the World Cup, when you got top sides competing, you expect those sort of catches. But at the end of the day, even the half chances you'd want to convert, because in a big game, it's the half chances that make all the difference. I know it's a fantastic catch, but overall, at an average, if you hold on to those half chances, like you said, the run out, that score would have been a different scoreline chasing. So it's a collective team effort. It's like somebody getting 100 or a 5-wicket haul and the side doesn't win. That 5-wicket haul or that 100, Himanshu, doesn't make that much of a difference. So I hope, for New Zealand's sake, that catch makes all the difference.
And you take us through the scoring zones of Faf du Plessis. He played a blinder today. He was incredible. What do you think were his strong areas? Yeah, so we've got his figures, the wagon wheel up and running here on the video wall.
Yeah, well, he's quite a difficult player to pin down because he can play the ball, as you can see there, he scored all around the wicket. A bit stronger into the leg side. He holds the bat with his hand around the grip a bit with his bottom hand, so he goes into the leg side, but he can still hit the ball off the front and back foot as well. So he's quite a difficult man to pin down, but he doesn't. He plays conventional shots. He doesn't try too many of the ramps and the reverse sweeps. He's a conventional style player. So when he gets in, he looks to bat for long periods and sort of be the anchor of that side. That's sort of his role in the team. He did it very well today, and you can see that by obviously scoring all around the wicket.